Heyo everyone, my name is Forever2 and welcome back to Honkai Star Rail for the continuation and part 2 of version 2.7 Adventure of the 8th Dawn. I think that's what it's called? Whatever. So in the last video, we have unlocked a new area, which is a bar. And there is going to be a new type of event in this express, and we are pretty much trying to wait for a couple more days to get it refueled. Before that, we were escorting Miss Tingun, but way before that, we were playing as Sunday, Mr. Sunday, in order to have himself redeemed here, ends up getting caught by Welt, and here we are today. But in our current situation, we are dealing with an army, what could be a potential harem of fox ladies, and we're going to have to figure out which one of these lovely ladies is our Tingun. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video as well as you might have enjoyed the last video. So if you're new to the channel, please help me out by clicking that subscribe button. It would be greatly appreciated, and it would help me out greatly, and I would love you all for it. So, do we interact with any of these lovely fox ladies? No?
Miss March 7th, have you taken the time to consider my suggestion?
It's such a good long time since I've heard her voice.
Your suggestion? Oh, wait. Which Miss Tingun are you again?
It's me! I'm the one who wants every Tingun to come together to form the Tingun Merchant Guild.
Okay, we're dealing with clones. So, the visionary Tingun.
How often do you get the chance to work with yourself? Just imagine how in sync we'll be with one another. We're bound to thrive and prosper. I know we can't leave the dreamscape to trade with the outside world, so that's where you come in, Miss March 7th. Your wits surpass many others, making you the perfect person to handle liaison negotiations on our behalf.
I guess I can consider it. I hope everything goes smoothly for your guild. There. Now do you see what I mean, Mr. Yang?
There does appear to be an element of her talking to herself.
I want to clone copies of myself too. Ha! Miss Tingun's got a sense of humor these days.
Forget about it. How are you gonna clone your bat?
Simple. Just buy wood.
Mr. Yang mentioned the Express's next voyage is to send a passenger back home. Could this lady be from the Xianzhou Alliance?
Maybe.
Yes, more specifically, the Xianzhou Luofu.
The Luofu? Didn't the Antimatter Legion launch an ambush on the Luofu some time ago? Was she one of the few survivors?
No.
Quite the contrary. She might have been the person closest to the eye of the storm.
Looks like there's a lot more to this story.
Sure that.
Story for another time. As host of the Dreamscape, do you have any suggestions for fixing this problem?
I don't have much to go on now. Perhaps we should talk to the other Miss Tinguns here.
Alright, so let's find other Tinguns to interact with. There's...
That sounds nice. People never forget a personally prepared home-cooked meal.
I saw a flower
But
enthusiast.
then again, gifts should be lasting. What about a delightful new bouquet of flowers on the table each day? Wouldn't they do a better job at brightening up someone's day? That sounds like a good idea.
That sounds exactly like her.
If we really want to do this right, though, it's the thought behind the gift that truly matters. The more thought goes into the gift, the better the recipient feels it.
Foodie Tingun.
She makes a valid point, too.
You sure have a way of not offending anyone.
These three Tinguns don't look like they'll be reaching a conclusion anytime soon. We won't be able to get a word in.
So, what do you think, Sonny?
Hey, Shunny.
Let's try a different name, my dear friend.
Oh, don't we sound chummier that way? I took a leaf out of this Foxian girl's book.
The problem with Miss Tingun is just as I suspected before. That prank shattered her into notes that are each a part of her. In other words, it means the Tinguns we see here are all different aspects of her psyche.
Okay. You just made it sound a whole lot more complicated.
It's only more complicated because it's you, just you, March.
At any rate, this is a known occurrence across the dreamscape. Tuning could be the way to fix it. The only problem is that these Miss Tinguns are too caught up in their own world. Is there one we can properly speak with?
One that we can speak with? Oh, I think there is one. But it may take me a while to identify her.
I'm sorry. That was hilarious for me. So there's so many. So many to choose from. It's like bachelor's party or anything really. What the? They're talking to the trash can. That's gotta be it right here. Money Grubber Tingun. Let's try her. Oh god, that laugh is so cute. She seems completely oblivious to everything else, and is just standing there, continuously operating the cash spewer, occasionally letting out an excited laugh.
Why do I feel like it's not gonna be a wise move to interrupt her?
I mean, there's always gonna be no wise move, you know. There's a sleepwalking one.
I'm walking in the street and what a weird dream.
Ugh, this Miss Tingun looks like she's sleepwalking. Nope, not her.
Okay. Invincible fan wielder Tingun. Let's try her.
Huh? Ugh, yikes. She's scary. No, I won't be able to talk to her.
How? How is she scary? She wields an invincible fan. There's nothing scary about an invincible.
Were you all looking for me?
Oh, look. There's a Tingun that actually speaks with us. Yay.
Oh, were you all looking for me?
Yep.
Found her. If I remember correctly, this Miss Tingun's trait is...
It's nothing special, really.
Somewhat normal Tingun. Aha, there she is. So this is also a side of Miss Tingun.
She ought to meet your one we can properly speak with requirement, right?
Worth a try. My lady, if I may, I wish to perform a tuning on you.
Before you start, you should know that we're keeping our eyes on you. If you even think about taking Miss Tingun hostage...
Brace yourself for Hang on. Brace yourself for gravitational disintegration. Know that there are 4 pairs of eyes between the 3 of us. Remember, we're the most formidable people in all of Panaconi. You really know I'm going to go with this, right?
It is not my intention to provoke you. Perhaps, as assurance, we can have my friend here perform the task in my stead. 1 week has a higher mastery of the harmony than I do.
That is true.
If you still have concerns, you are also free to restrain me while he performs the tuning.
There's no need for that. You're acting so... sincere. I'm actually surprised.
Are you all right with this, Miss Tingun?
I go as the wind blows, so you may decide for me.
Then kindly forgive our intrusion. Please do your best, 1 week.
So are you seeing bits of memory, huh? What? Fantilia.
What the... Did any of you hear a voice just now?
A voice?
No, we don't.
Never mind.
Look! It's working!
What? Sorry, I had a message. Ooh, it finally gets something working, hey? Oh, I love the music.
Never did I expect that every encounter with you would always be in moments of distress. Did I conduct myself improperly?
Holy hell, she is absolutely gorgeous. She is.
Tingun, you're finally back!
She's got more than one tail.
You may be small, but you're pretty amazing.
That's pretty insulting, little lady.
Huh? What's wrong?
It's nothing. Just a trivial matter.
What do you sense?
Well, I'm glad she's back, but there's something clearly wrong.
I should have let you handle it yourself. This girl is not as ordinary as she appears.
Nah, she was possessed by a heliopus, and a very powerful one at that.
I nearly died. Just now.
Wow. And he fainted. Oh god. I guess it took a lot out of him. Darkness descends before the eyes, reminiscent of the chaos.
Don't be afraid.
And I couldn't say anything. What is going on here?
What is this place?
No matter what you see, you only need to remember one thing. You're not alone.
Who are you? And who am I?
What?
Is that where I came from?
I don't know about that, honestly.
And where does this path lead?
Your guess is as good as mine. Alright, so we're playing as Fugwei now. Apparently she was once Tingun, now she's Fugwei. Apparently. Hang on. Alright, so we are now looking at her now. Now I could go back, but there's an antimatter legion leading up here. Oh. Oh.
This path is so dark.
Oh.
Yet it's strange. The farther I walk, the more at peace I feel.
Wow.
That looks so familiar.
I don't want to go there.
Does she want to lead me somewhere?
Probably. Let's go away from the Antimatter Legion, because that's pretty much, I think, what it is. Okay, so...
The life support pod is ready. There were only minor issues.
That's great. Otherwise, that person from the Xianzhou might not be able to hold on much longer.
Okay, so I'm assuming we're in some sort of research space station, right? Which I'm going to assume it's a Herta space station. And from what they're saying, the life support pod and the person from the Xianzhou, I think they might be talking about Miss Tingun.
You're still trying. There's no precedent for saving someone who was destroyed by a Lord Ravager. Will it even work?
I'm not a genius, so I don't understand the logic behind it. But if she says it's possible, then it must be.
Who's she?
Excuse me. Could you tell me where I am?
They're not responding.
Can they not hear me?
I don't think they're responding to you because I think you're just an astral projection. At least that's what I think. Like, the mind wanders while the body sleeps, you know? The terminology of that. Alright, let's investigate this.
This girl is...
Okay, though extremely rare, the observed subject has started to provide short answers for some simple questions. Even though the cognition is still in the kinetic state, from what has been observed, she is not incapable of composing long and complex sentences. The relevant information should be delivered to Madame Ruan May. So, let's see. Number 1 question. What is your name? The subject replied within 3 seconds, Tingun. What did you encounter? The observed subject spent a substantial period of time in rumination before suffering from intense pain and losing their consciousness. So, after being questioned for 4 times, it can be confirmed that the observed subject knows about the related details but struggles to elucidate that knowledge during the limited process of coherence.
Tingun. What a familiar name. Do I know her?
Don't question it. Keep moving forward.
Who's talking to me?
It's you again. Who's talking to me?
Yeah. I'm just gonna guess at gander here that we're just
These are...
Anti-Minor Legion.
These are wounds left by the destruction. They have taken root within your body and cannot be removed.
The destruction? I don't understand. Please, who are you? And why won't you show yourself?
I think I know who that is. Is that Ruan May speaking to Tingun?
I can't go to you. All I can do is wait for you to finish walking this path.
You want me to go through here? Do I have to fight it?
You may have no choice.
There's no need for that. It's too dangerous, and you can't do it anyway. Don't fight it. Embrace it. Try to coexist with it. Think of it as feeling your own scars.
My scars?
And they notice.
Wait!
Alright, we're fighting. Alright. Let's go ahead and heal our scars. Heal our wounds.
Is this called coexisting?
Probably not.
Don't worry. As I said before, you're not alone.
Unite our goals. The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Nice.
Take your positions. Let's improvise.
Nice.
The mood is set. Let the show begin.
Let's seize this fine moment. Dream vanished.
Ooh.
Let's seize this fine moment. Clouds scattered.
Cosmic ninjutsu secret technique, dazzling obliteration! Leave!
Nice. Nice. Alright. I'm definitely getting food way.
How can it be? Why are there still so many of them? The ones from before weren't defeated either?
As I said before, you can't defeat them.
I knew it!
No one can.
It's Madame Ruan May. My focal point.
You can fall into the darkness and die alongside these scars of the destruction. Or bring them with you when you return to the world here. These are your 2 choices.
Return to the world? What are you saying?
This is probably her unconsciousness, man. I'm guessing. Wow.
Oh,
It's...
no wonder those 2 ignored me.
She's asleep and her mind is wandering.
Am I just a wandering spirit now?
I guess.
Close, but not quite.
So, I'm trapped between life and death? Existing in a limbo?
You can think of it that way.
Based on what you said, even if I should wake up, these wounds that caused my death will remain on my body and never heal?
mean...
I don't understand. You appear to be trying to save me, Benefactor. But why are you telling me all this?
It's a habit of mine. I believe everyone should have the right to choose whether they wish to return to this world or not.
Be that as it may, I don't remember anything. There's nothing to help me make a choice.
That doesn't matter. I believe the desire to live was born from nothing to begin with. You may also prove yourself to be the exception. I would also be pleased with that result.
How troublesome. But I suppose that's part of living.
Survival or destruction is no longer a choice for you. They both now grow along the same path, and only by walking this path will you break through the darkness and arrive at my side.
Let's look at this. Is she not waking up now?
Feeling more awake? Congratulations. You attained your very first victory in this tug of war. It's a good start.
This is...
Let me explain. You were attacked by a Lord Ravager. By all rights, you should not have survived. But someone didn't agree with that assessment. And it just so happens, I was able to fulfill his request.
Who was he?
What about the other merchants?
I don't know.
Why me?
Because you were the most unfortunate. You fell into the hands of that Lord Ravager, who destroyed your body and spirit. Yet, you were also the most fortunate. Her desire to claim everything about you for herself meant she needed time, so you were spared instant annihilation. There is only a fine line between resurrection and escaping death. Yet, they couldn't be more different. If you had truly died, I would have been powerless to do anything for you.
My body... feels strange.
I'm sorry. I can't let you regain your ability to feel just yet. You'd be in excruciating pain. Your body was contaminated by the destruction and suffered severe damage. As I said before, these wounds will stay with you for the rest of your life. To prevent its resurgence, I made some minor modifications to your body. Or more specifically, your tail. You'll have to learn to adapt to it. Unfortunately, the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity.
Regardless, I'm grateful to you for saving my life.
There's no need for that. This was merely a transaction. With this, the debt between the traveling merchant and me is clear.
Wait. The traveler merchant. Is that... Lochu? The guy that carries the coffin.
Who?
Don't worry about it. You should sleep for a little longer. By the time you wake up, you won't remember any of these details.
Of course, Ruan Mei being Ruan Mei, she would rather have someone forget about her or any information about her.
I'll arrange for someone to send you home. Which reminds me, you seem to have some dependable friends with close ties to you. You should go with them. It can only help with your recovery to hear more about your past.
At this point, past events revealed by the tuning recede to the darkness once more. So we managed to get her whole, but he suffered for something.
Are you alright?
Did I pass out?
Only for a little while. It's okay. You didn't end up in the Dreamflux Reef. We were just about to make a memorial portrait of you.
A little quick to the draw, aren't you?
The tuning rebounded and affected 1 week instead. This is no ordinary woman.
No, she ain't.
I suppose there's no point in hiding it from you anymore. Miss Tingun is originally from the Xianzhou. She had an unfortunate encounter with a Lord Ravager who robbed her of her identity and left her on the verge of death. While she miraculously escaped with her life, her body suffered terrible injuries beyond all power to heal.
Specifically, she broke her own neck.
But something happened to change that outcome?
An encounter with Rame.
Yes, a genius got involved. She's very accomplished in the field of life sciences and managed to grant Miss Tingun a shot at survival. After that, she asked the Express to escort Miss Tingun back home. We made a stop at Penacony along the way, partly to allow her some time to convalesce.
I'm so sorry. I thought no one would be affected if I hid inside a dream. I didn't expect so many mishaps to happen.
That's alright. So long as nobody was hurt. Can I get something to drink? I feel like I've been asleep for 10 years.
That's fine. We should find another place to talk anyway. We drew some attention with that commotion earlier.
Shortly after.
Soul glad again. I'm a local, you know.
You'll have to make do.
In any case, I must thank the both of you for your assistance.
It was nothing. Now that the matter with Miss Tingun is resolved, are we meeting your other two companions next?
There's no need for that. Mr. 1 Week is in poor condition, so let's wrap up your farewells first. I'll leave Miss Tingun in your hands.
Huh? But, Mr. Yang, the messenger from the Xianzhou is almost here. You're not coming with us?
I trust that you can handle it. Besides, Himiko will be there. She'll be able to handle any decisions should you run into any difficulties.
Okay. We better hurry then. Thanks.
Alright, so it's Saturday now, and it's actually too early for me to work on, so I'm gonna have to do this quick, so can I speak with you Sunday?
Where are you planning to go next?
Could you give me some time to think about it?
Yeah, so let's go ahead and discuss things with Tingun and Mark.
Shall we keep going then?
Might as well, so where are we going?
Did you forget already? Miss Tingun is going back to the Alliance, so we're here to help her pick out souvenirs.
Yeah, I guess that's fine.
I'm not too familiar with this planet. I'm worried an unscrupulous cutthroat merchant will try to take advantage of me.
Again.
Luckily, the people I want to buy these gifts for are friends you already know on the Xianzhou. So I'll be counting on both your stakeholder intuitions for recommendations.
As if a merchant could seriously take advantage of you.
I already picked up a few gifts earlier. So that means there's only 3 more left to go. But we've already lost a lot of time. So we better not drag our feet.
Right. I'm getting really good memories of being here as well. I helped out some people here, especially that one right there with her the problem or whatever. I'm gonna miss that big old eyeball right over there. Dr. Dream or whatever his name is. I'm certainly gonna miss absorbing some emotions, playing with people's emotions, changing their emotions. I'm gonna miss asking every single peposhi about their fluffy little antenna. And I might offend some of them, but still, I got no idea what the hell it is, so let's ask you, shop assistant.
Welcome. How can I help you?
Hello there. It's my first time visiting the dreamscape, so I wanted to buy some local specialties as souvenirs for my friends back home. My two friends here are more familiar with the dreamscape and recommended your shop, so I'm here to take a look.
In all honesty, I am really glad she is back at some point here, but I think she's got some problems to deal with. In other words, I guess she got robbed of her identity, so she can't use her identity no more. Since, I guess she's guilty of somewhat, then she's just reborn. Her outfit's gorgeous. I love her outfit. In all.
Wow, you really know how to flatter. Go ahead, browse all you like.
First we have Lady Fuxuan of the Divination Commission. What do you think best suits her?
I honestly do not know. Wait, I get to choose. We have a Barter Hanu launcher, a clunky eye mask, and a unicycler. Oh boy. I do not know. I don't think she would want this thing, or this thing, because she is too short as it is. Wait. Oh wait, are we talking about the vehicle? The unicycle vehicle? Then yeah, I could get her that. I'm not sure about a clocky eye mask though. Well, I think the eye mask shows that she does need sleep. Maybe?
Did you pick that because of her third eye?
A meticulously thought out and interesting suggestion. It'll make for a novel gift.
Huh.
Next is General Jing Yuan.
What are my choices? Oh no. No. Oh, okay. It kind of lagged out a bit for a bit. I don't know why. So, we got Pentagon Shares, Dream Joy Memoir Film Reel. How about we send him a division of Elite Fighters? I think we could give him some film because he likes to relax. He's a carefree guy. He enjoys some off time sleeping. How about a memoir film reel?
Come to Clock Studios theme park to learn more about the history of the planet of festivities. I think the General will like this gift. Finally, we have Lady Bailu of the Alchemy Commission. She loves excitement.
Too easy. We got So Glad Syrup? No. Halovia Wings accessory? No. Hamster Ball hair clip. How about some So Glad?
That's a good idea. It might be commonplace, but it's still the specialty of Penacony. It would make for an ideal gift to bring home.
She likes sweets.
That's all of them. Please wrap them up for me. Thanks to both your help, everything went smoother than I expected. And it looks like we still have some time to spare.
Why don't we pay another visit to the Dreamscape sales store? You can find memory bubbles pretty much anywhere, but Penacony's dream bubbles are extraordinary. Even if we don't get them as gifts, we can keep them as souvenirs for ourselves.
Yeah, let's buy her a bunch of gifts so we can keep them for ourselves since we can't take them out of a dreamscape.
A souvenir for myself. That's definitely an idea I can get behind.
But there's one more thing I wish to do. Since this is our last stop, could I have a word with you two in private? Perhaps somewhere more secluded. I'd like to discuss a personal matter.
I wonder what it is. Let's head somewhere quiet. Okay. I'm not sure if that's
This is a good
quiet.
spot.
I'm sure this is not quiet, but I guess.
Miss Tingun, what's this about?
You've looked out for me during our travels together these past few days. I'm truly grateful and can't thank you enough.
Aw.
But there are some things I find difficult to forget. I feel it's only right that I tell you what's on my mind before we part ways. Do you two still remember what it was like when you first saw me?
I mean, yeah.
How could we forget? She was so shocked. She was frozen in place when she shouted.
Wait, me? Wait, Tingun? How? Fentilia? How? Sparkle? How? I'm gonna be ignorant.
Exactly. And that's precisely why I haven't been able to shake off this strange feeling in the days since I started traveling with you. When I asked for your names, I couldn't help but think that this first encounter was actually a long-awaited reunion for you. I've heard about what happened to you on the Xianzhou. And I've got to admit that Fentilia's disguise was so perfect, it was like another me tricking everyone.
Yeah, we couldn't even tell when you were replaced by Fantilia. I figured it happened when we were after Kafka. You vanished for a while. I thought you must have come back as a double.
But it was much earlier than that. That thought has me filled with sorrow. As if a piece of my life had been stolen away, and I had no part in it. That's what I've been puzzled about, too. I never actually saw how Fantilia managed to disguise herself as me. What was your impression of that Tingun, if you recall?
Let's see. A bit mysterious, a bit dangerous, a bit calculating. Honestly, she has this mysterious feel, in my opinion.
That's just the nature of the Foxians. It's widely known that mystery is the key to our allure. So, what did she seem like to you?
A potential emanator of the destruction? I don't want to answer that, so she is a bit shrewd.
I'll just assume that's a compliment. Maybe next time you could just say silver-tongued. Was there anything particularly memorable?
Let's see. High IEQ, extremely flexible. March 7th said you were bossy. I'm sorry, March.
Hey, no tattling!
Now the final question. In your eyes, am I just like the Tingun you remember?
That is really a tough question. I can't say no, and I cannot say yes. But that's not important. That's true, because that's really not important.
Wait, don't you find that question a bit weird? You're the real Tingun. Why compare yourself to an imposter?
Miss March, you might have the wrong idea. I'm just feeling a mix of regret and relief.
Uh-huh.
As a merchant, staying well-informed is crucial. It's only natural for me to stay updated on the events of the Luofu before I return. If I had rushed in and out back then, I wouldn't have been much help. Instead, I would have postponed the trip and sought assistance from allies, but in that case...
We wouldn't have crossed paths.
Exactly. Based on your description, that Lord Ravager was indeed cunning. Her demeanor mirrored mine so closely that it felt like she was living my life for a few days, rather than merely disguising herself. I regret missing out on your Xianzhou journey. But everything that unfolded afterward, aside from the scheming, played out exactly as if I'd been there. This leads me to consider another possibility. Fantilia had stolen a piece of my life, and a Foxian always gets even. I will not be taken advantage of. I must take something back from her as well, but after thinking it over, the only thing that could be considered equal value is the bond I have with all of you.
Aww.
That thought has brought me great comfort. And now I know how to speak to you properly. We've never even met before, and here you are, offering your help, just as before. I should have treated you with respect, but fear of Fantilia made me act like somebody else. And now, I will reclaim everything I have lost. And it should begin with a proper acknowledgement. Dear benefactors, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to you.
Oh, you getting me? You're hitting me in the feels. I feel so ridiculously welcome. I'm still a bit confused. It's time to rethink how you see yourself. You're welcome.
Looks like we're off to a good start. Moving forward, I'll definitely be trying more things like this from now on. And you, my dear benefactors, will be my source of courage.
Miss Tingun, that's way too over the top. Just don't make any risky decisions. It might overwhelm her.
We'll see. I just hope the Tingun in your memories won't be tainted by Fantilia anymore. All right, no more questions. I hope I didn't take up too much of your time.
No.
Let's continue on our way.
This stuff is really hitting me in the feels. Alright, so Dr. Edwards, that's the name.
Welcome to the Dreamscape Sales Store. Dr. Edward at your service.
How do you do?
We're looking for some dreams to give as gifts. Something exotic and preferably captivating.
I hope you said those words right, March.
Just a friendly reminder, being too picky won't help you find the best dream. You just dampen your spirits ahead of time. That being said, there are always some lucky exceptions. Not too long ago, I procured a dream bubble that sounds perfectly. The story unfolds in the Xianzhou Alliance, where a young swordmaster strives to become the sword champion. However, this junior Foxian Sora, who just turned 100, puts him in a tough spot.
Why does that sound oddly familiar?
Since I'm returning to the Xianzhou, I think it's better to choose something unrelated to the Alliance. Feel free to pick a few for me.
I love customers like you. So easy to work.
Yeah, March. Why shouldn't you be like her?
So easy to take advantage of, you mean? Just don't pick anything weird, okay?
Oh, speaking of dreamscapes, I have a gift for you, my benefactors. After troubling you all this time, I couldn't leave without properly expressing my thanks. Here's a dream bubble for you. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Wow. That's really nice of you.
I hope it's a really nice dream.
Here are the dream bubbles I prepared.
Ooh.
Thank you for your business.
Ooh. Am I gonna have a dream bubble of me enjoying my comfort with a Tingun harem? Maybe.
Well, it looks like everything's finally in order.
Hey.
I suppose it's time to head back?
Sadly, yes. Let me see. So, a dream bubble gifted by Tingun, which records your journeys on the Xianzhou. In his dream, the real Tingun never missed out on meeting you. The future is neither an initial meeting or reunion. We have always walked together. Aww. I'm not gonna say goodbye to you out there.
Welcome to Dreamscapes.
Oh, never mind then. Huh. Can we look at the dream gifted by Tingun real quick? You handed over the dream bubble gifted by Tingun.
This is quite the dream. Full of twists, turns, all the right elements. I'd be willing to buy it back at a high price. Think about it.
Hard pass.
Then please, close your eyes.
As usual, the dream bubble smoothly presents you with a myriad of scenes. However, you're very familiar with this dream. It's almost the same as your travels on the Luofu. The only difference is that the Foxy lady Tingun, who was traveling with you, never encountered the Lord Ravager. Instead, she helped you solve that crisis of her own free will. You have a similar memory, but you decide to keep this dream. Well, let's head back to the Felspar.
I can't believe it's time for Miss Tingun to leave. I'm not ready to say goodbye just yet.
Me neither, to be honest. Although, I have solution. Although many turns I had tried out with my almost 50-50 with Tingun here, or Fuguei, as she will rename herself. Come on. I still couldn't tell the difference between S rank or epic. Nope. Still bad luck on me. This would have been an amazing scene if Himiko's VA wasn't here. If she were here. Although I will understand that the strike is still going on, and I will pray that they will have to win this. So, you're back.
Yeah, we got delayed on the way. Mr. Yang will explain in detail when he gets back. Has the messenger from the Cienjo arrived yet?
Yes, we've been chatting for a while. Turns out she's an acquaintance of yours. And from the draw that I just got, I know who it is. It's you.
Long time no see, everyone.
Hello, Yukong. How are you? Here's Mom, Fox Mom here.
Madam Yukong?
I've imagined this moment many times. I was worried I might embarrass myself in front of you. I even rehearsed every word beforehand.
Jeez.
But now it seems it was unnecessary.
Let me tell you this. This woman right here has lost... Well, feels like she lost two people who were very important in her life. One which had a daughter, which she adopted, and tried to protect her. And I don't think I've shown you her companion mission or companion quest on that one. And it's an extremely, really tragic story. And then Tingun. I'm not sure what's her relationship with Tingun, but I think they know each other. Like, childhood friends, maybe? Or, I don't know.
Tingun, I'm here to take you home.
I wish I could take you home with my draws, but it's unlucky for me, it hasn't happened. She's lucky. But this is in the feels. You two must have a lot to catch up on after being apart for so long. We'll give you some space. Yeah, I'm really hurting inside.
Madam Yukong, I wasn't expecting it to be you. What a wonderful surprise.
I wanted to come because, after all, it's you who's coming home.
Yeah, me of all people.
Your body. It's going to be tough from now on, isn't it?
I've already escaped death once. What more could I ask for? Also, it's not all bad. I might even beat you at arm wrestling now.
You're still the same. Carefree as always. I have a lot I'd like to tell you, but I'll save it for the road. It's a long journey back to the Luofu. Even if we can't completely rid you of the pain, there must be ways to alleviate it on the Cienjo.
I have no doubt. But since we're alone here, may I ask you one more thing? Do I really have to go back to the Luofu?
There's a question.
Why? You don't want to?
I can imagine it's only going to be holding her painful memories there.
Despite Fantilia's ruthlessness, she spared me when I should have been eliminated. And why did Miss Ron May, who has no ties to the Cienjo, go out of her way to save me? It seems as if I've become a pawn in someone else's game.
There are people within the Alliance who also believe that the suspect is now on the Yuchua.
If that's the case, it's all the more reason for me not to return to the Luofu and complicate things. I might as well take advantage of this situation.
Take advantage of the situation? What do you mean?
Right now, the marks of ruin inside me maintain a delicate balance. Moreover, they were created by Fantilia herself. If possible, please inform the General and arrange for me to meet with the Marshal. Maybe this body of mine can help the Alliance get one step closer to the Cienjo's enemies.
Oh no.
When Ron May visited the Luofu earlier, she mentioned what happened to you. This coincided with when the message sent by the Astral Express arrived. The Arbiter Generals concluded that Fantilia did not intend for you to survive. If utilized strategically, this could give the Alliance an element of surprise. If we follow this plan, we must keep your resurrection hidden. But before making any decisions, I want to know what you think. If you wish to go home, I'll support you, no matter what others may say.
Then I'm glad. I shall save you the trouble of hearing what those people may say.
The road ahead is perilous. If you decide to take it, I won't stop you. Maybe I'm being selfish, but I still want to know. Are you choosing this because it's what you really want?
I've come to see myself clearly in this dream journey. Perhaps it's what people call a blessing in disguise. There is someone who can attest to my true intentions. Please follow me. She should be around here somewhere.
Who's she?
Is that...
Another one?
After a strange encounter, I was fragmented into multiple Tinguns, each embodying a different aspect of my memories. And one of them hasn't returned to me, because she ventured too far. Until now.
You mean her?
Which one was she?
What is she doing?
She's captivated by something that has deeply mesmerized me. As a fleeting emotion, she's no different from a newborn. Her boarding this ship was solely down to her inner impulse.
Oh, look at this. I like this shot, in all honesty. Now she has
Madam
to...
Yukong, do you remember? Perhaps that was just an ordinary flight for you, but for a certain child...
You're talking about yourself, huh?
That was her first experience with the sky.
Of course I remember. Back then, you were still young enough for me to carry.
Oh, she's too cute. I'm sorry. That's gotta be the most adorable thing I've seen. And her being motherly, all motherly.
You probably still can. Want to give it a try?
I'm afraid you'd be too heavy for me now.
Just kidding.
I remember you kept begging me to take you to the star skiff, and even dreamed of becoming a pilot. But once you were airborne, you were so nervous that you clung to others for dear life.
This flight was a turning point in my life. The boundless cosmos unfolded before me. I was completely mesmerized, not just by the view, but by a realization. In this world, there are paths beyond waiting for us to explore. Even though I lacked the talent to pilot the star skiff and wasn't much of a warrior, I still chose to travel around with the Merchant Guild. Even to this day, this thrill still courses through me.
That hasn't changed?
Never. Now I can embark once more on my journey as a traveler of no return, exploring the paths that lie beyond. Speaking of which, how are things with the Whistling Flames?
I've left Yan Ming in charge for now. He's reliable, but he can be a bit extreme, and might not always follow your principles as a traveling merchant.
My principles. Forsake what others fight for, and take what others abandon. That's the way to navigate the world and achieve my goals. I will continue to uphold my principles. But now I've also learned that while these merchant principles may apply to humans, they falter in the face of the gods.
But this shouldn't fall on your shoulders to begin with. You are simply an innocent survivor in this war.
Madam Yukong, you were once a survivor in the war too, weren't you?
Oh, please don't remind me.
In a hazy dream, I vaguely remember someone telling me that the inescapable price of survival is often more adversity. But, Madame Yukong, the gods use humans as pawns in their cosmic game, sacrificing countless innocent souls. Have you ever thought about making them pay?
I'm sorry?
Every moment of every day. But as inconsequential as we are, how can we escape the fate of being mere pawns? If I could choose, I would never want you to become a pawn. I just wish you could still be that carefree little fox. Not caught up in this war.
Don't be disheartened, Madame Yukong. Thanks to the favor of the Lord Ravager, I've become a player in this game.
Wait, are you telling me that you've become and somewhat of an emanator? What does that mean, a player in this game?
Remember, it's often the unassuming pawns, the lone traveler, or the worm that subdues the dragon, that leave even the best strategists helpless. So, now I'll become a cunning speck of dust, and make those masterminds behind the curtains sneeze a few times.
Interesting analogy. A moment of silence lingers after that. Departure is often indistinguishable from parting, yet they are fortunate enough to not let me read. But luck never seems to favor everyone. And I think this talks about Sunday. Meanwhile, at Dream's Edge.
Is this place also affected by the Order?
Yeah, when the last sentence mentioned that there are some things that are not favorable, I assume it was talking about Sunday. Maybe.
No, I'm just here to bid farewell. I changed my mind along the way. This journey has too many variables, so it shouldn't matter if we add another.
He wants to talk to Robin, his sister. Oh, this is gonna be hard, isn't it?
How did you know she would be here?
I didn't. I had a hunch and decided to try my luck. It seems I can be lucky sometimes.
It's not like you to leave things to luck.
I'm trying to change too.
I don't think you need a bystander in this scenario. Go on ahead.
Please, talk to your sister, man.
You're not worried I'll take the opportunity to escape?
I believe you're the kind of person that has the ability and desire to use everything to your advantage. But that everything does not include Miss Robin.
Thank you.
Now then, Mr. 1 Week.
I'm not leaving. No way.
He wants to see this through.
Let him stay. He won't be in the way. I actually need 1 week to be there. She shouldn't be seen talking to a fugitive, no matter the circumstances.
You don't intend to reveal your true identity to her?
Both parties don't have to be aware that this is a farewell. I shouldn't put her at risk for my selfishness.
As you wish.
Shall we go then?
This is gonna be tough for him. I can imagine.
Let's go. Our journey can't begin if I can't take this first step.
As much as I want to continue on with the story, I'm afraid I might have to end this here because I don't think I will try to combine this all together here because I feel like after talking with Robin here, this is going to be a longer quest than usual, so I will end part 2 here. So, and with my failure of getting Fugway, and it's going to take me, well, an insane amount of trying agains later to finally get her. As much as I wanted to get Sunday, I feel like getting Tingun or Fugway would have been better. So, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. So, thank you all for watching this video. And I hope you got, like I said, I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did enjoy this video, please give this video a like or dislike. Any questions about this whole story? You may ask them in the comment section down below. Anything you want to say about it? Again, comment section down below. And if you're new to the channel, like I said in the beginning, you can support my channel by just clicking that subscribe button. And I really appreciate it, and I would love you all for it, and it will greatly help me out this year. And I hope you guys are preparing for the New Year's as well. Any plans if you want, like drinking with friends, hanging out with family, or just sitting outside in the cold with drink in hand to see the New Year fireworks just blaring out. And we should welcome 2025 in a few days. So, again, probably in the next video, I will resume my conversation with Robin here, and we will move on to whatever thing it is. And assuming what that puzzle guy has, I think I need to solve this with Robin here. So, again, thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys in the videos. Peace out, and have a Happy New Year.